Welcome to Half Haunted Chronicles, where the curtain never truly falls and shadows wait in the wings. I'm Candy. Tonight we step into two very different spotlights. One, a heartbreaking tragedy that shook New York City, and the other, a ghostly performance that never ends. Alyssa Izquierdo, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. New York City, 1995. She was 6 years old, big brown eyes, a shy smile. A little girl who loved school, who dreamed of being a dancer. 1995, Alyssa's body was found in her family's Lower East Side apartment. She had been beaten, starved, and ultimately murdered by her mother and her mother's boyfriend after months of horrific abuse. Her teachers had tried to raise alarms. Neighbors called authorities, but Alyssa was returned to her mother again and again and again. Her death sparked outrage across the country, not just because of its brutality, but because it exposed deep cracks in New York's child protection system. Caseworkers missed warning signs. Family court ignored Alyssa's father's plea for custody. The system quite literally failed her. The media dubbed it New York's shame. Politicians responded with Alyssa's law, giving the public more access to child welfare records. But laws didn't bring her back. To this day, a small memorial stands in her former classroom, a desk with flowers. Some students swear they still hear her humming during music class. Some say justice was served. Others say it never stood a chance. That's so sad. In Cleveland, Ohio, at the Grand and Ghostly Palace Theater, built in 1922, beneath its velvet curtains and ornate balconies, something lingers. Actors and staff tell stories of a man in the wings, a suited figure peeking from the stage left just before performances begin. He's never in the cast list. He never speaks, but you feel him watching from the dark. They say he was an actor, a rising star who died suddenly of a heart attack just before his big debut. He was found collapsed behind the curtain, script still in hand. His understudy took the stage that night, but when the spotlight hit the center stage, the audience swore they saw two shadows, one speaking and one silently mouthing the words and crying. Since then, strange things plague productions here. Stage lights flicker on during rehearsals when no one's in the booth. Props vanish only to reappear on opening night perfectly placed. And actors sometimes hear applause before the house is even filled. One actress reportedly broke down mid-monologue, swearing she could hear someone whispering her next line, but no one had given her that line. It wasn't in the script, and some say he's a patron of the arts. Others, that he's jealous, wanting one last chance in the spotlight. Whatever the truth is, the show always goes on, and so does he. Look, if I died before my big debut, I would want to have my debut, ghostly or no ghostly, fleshy or no fleshy. I mean, I'd want that. Makes sense. Before we take our final bow, here are 3 spine-tingling facts from the haunted side of the stage. Ghost lights are real. Many theaters leave a single bulb burning on stage overnight, not just for safety, but to appease the spirits. One performance, a stage curtain caught fire mid-play even though it had just been blessed by holy water. Coincidence or something resisting the ritual? Some actors have memorized lines that were never in the script, only to find those lines in older versions of the same play decades out of print. Whether it's a tragedy that echoes in the classrooms or a phantom waiting behind the curtain, some performances never end. So now, take a bow, and if you hear applause from an empty theater, don't answer your cue. Catch me on the next episode, Abandoned and Alive. Like, share, and follow if you live for spooky stories, haunted history, and paranormal chills. Do you have your own spooky tale? Go ahead and email me at halfhauntedpodcasts@gmail.com. Until next time, stay curious and always stay haunted.